Hey, what's up guys, Irish Turtle here. Just want to give you guys a quick update on the new information we have for the new DLC for Rainbow Six Siege. So if you've been watching PAX East, or maybe you're lucky enough to actually be there, maybe you saw the Ubisoft announcement from community developer Justin Kruger, who basically told us about the new DLC. He's confirmed that it's actually been called Operation Dustline, and from that we're going to have two new operators who are from the Navy SEALs CTU. The first operator on the left, as you can see, her name is Valkyrie. She actually sports a Spaz 12 as her primary weapon and a 50 cal Desert Eagle as a secondary. Obviously, we're not sure what her alternates might be. Again, we'll have to wait, and only time will tell on that. Her ability is actually something that I speculated before in a previous video, and it's deployable cameras. Now, we know she's going to have more than one, because during the actual presentation, he said she's going to have cameras. And he used the plural format of cameras, so obviously we're hoping we're going to get at least 2 or 3, just to change up the way the maps work and where you can place them. Another bit of information we got was that the whole team can use these cameras once they've been placed, and they can be placed inside or outside of a building, which is going to actually change up the maps really interestingly, I think. The only interesting thing I have to wonder with this class is whether or not you can use the cameras once you're dead as a teammate. So perhaps maybe in the round when you're in there you can use the cameras, but once you're dead you go back to the stock number of cameras, or whether or not you can use the cameras at all times. Again, it's something we're going to have to wait and see maybe if it gets nerfed in or taken out, depending on what they obviously view it as and how they've set it up themselves. Again, we're not sure how it's set up yet, because all we've been told is this information verbally. There's no actual gameplay footage yet. The next operator is Blackbeard, and as you can see on the right, he is a big man with a black beard. Obviously, that's specifically why the name is that, maybe. Personally, not a big fan of the name. Obviously, let me know in the comments what you guys think to it. But like I say, personally, not a biggest fan of the name. Wasn't that impressed by it, considering all the other names we've got for other operators. His ability, again, as I speculated before, is actually like a tactical armor shield on an assault rifle platform. So basically, again, all it is basically 2 shields on the front of an assault rifle that cover your head. And basically, the idea was that Justin suggested that the idea is he's an aggressive point man. Will go in first. He's got face cover, obviously, so you can go in and try and get those headshots. And again, it'll be interesting to see whether or not he's overpowered, underpowered, whether or not he's going to get a nerf immediately because he's overpowered, or whether or not it works really well. So it's going to be an interesting thing to see how these new dynamics come in. The other thing we've been told is that there's going to be a new map based in the Middle East in a warmer climate compared to Black Ice, which is obviously in the Arctic. So, we've got 2 different climates coming out, which is fairly cool, to be honest, and it means they've obviously branched out. Again, there's been no information about the map at all, it's just the fact of where it could be based. And again, I'm hoping it's going to be more like House, because I think that map was amazing. When you consider Yacht came out, and Yacht is a huge map, realistically, so I'm hoping that they've gone, right, we've done one big one, we'll do one small one next. So that's my big hope, is we're going to get a map similar to House, but obviously different enough to be enjoyable. Another thing they did speak about was the fact that the roadmap you can now see on the screen is basically, it's been a month out of date. Basically, because Operation Black Ice was pushed back a month to February, they basically said that every other DLC release is going to be pushed back a month itself. So specifically, this one, Operation Dustline, has been pushed back to May. Specifically, the season pass holders get the game on the 9th of May. The week beginning the 9th of May. So there's no guarantee it will be on the Monday, but the speculation is it probably will be. And then non-season pass holders will get it on the 16th of May. Again, I imagine it'll be a case of the season pass holders get them free, so you can play them straight away. And obviously you could just modify their equipment as you see fit with the renown you have. Whereas non-season pass holders probably have to spend 25k renown. They'll be able to get the operators after that spending on each character, and then mod them as they see fit with the renown you have left. Hopefully, though, between the 2 DLC releases, you should have really gained 50k renown by now, unless you're a fairly new player. So you should have no problem unlocking these guys. And again, you've still got a couple of weeks yet to unlock it. So basically, all I'd say is get grinding if you don't have a season pass. Another cool thing that we found out was that there's going to be a live demo of these 2 new operators that's going to release at the PC finals for Rainbow Six Siege in Cologne, Germany. We're going to get a live demo of the 2 new operators in action. So that should be pretty cool to see, and again, as soon as that comes out, I'll give you guys as much information as possible so you guys can stay up to date. But I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.